Guys, welcome back to another video, and as usual, Sienna Major here, and when I'm wearing a blazer, you know it is business as usual. And today I'm still batch recording about target marketing, and we're going to be talking about a business that is very near and dear to me because I find it very fascinating, and that is hair business. So like I said, I'll be asking you to send me in my WhatsApp or Instagram questions, and I put them in the jar, and then every time we're making a video I'm going to be unboxing a question and I find out what exactly the question is. So this is from Kiki. Hey Sienna, Kiki here. I am thinking of opening a nail parlor or a salon. How do I market to the right people? Thanks. So once I answer it, I will share it, gathering them, and then I will make maybe a blog with them. So far, there are no more questions. Please send me the questions so I can fill up the jar, get in the jar. So I'll focus on the salon business because in the question she said nail or salon. So they all have the same way of doing things, but for me, I focus more on the hair. So the main reason people go to the salon is because number one, there is more and better experience at the salon. The person who's going to do the hair, the person who's going to recommend the hair, they're already in the industry, so they know what they're talking about. The second thing is because they don't have anyone at home to help them with it. Like for me, I usually do my own hair, sometimes I wash, but the joy of going to a salon and having somebody scrub your hair, it's so soothing. So I'll talk from my own perspective and from the research that I did. So the target market for a salon varies depending on who do you want to do it for. Do you want to do it for men? Do you want to do it for women? What are their ages? Where do they live? What is their income? Are they able to afford you? Because if you're charging 3K for a treatment, chances are there's a target market that can afford that. Not everyone can afford that. And also it helps to understand what is their hair types. Are they naturalistas? Are they people with perms? Are they just all hair types? What is the hair processes? Are those people who want haircuts? Are they the people who want treatments? Do they want to be plated? Do they want to be retouched? Do they want to drive to you? Do you want a place that is away from everyone in town? Nini? There's a lot of things to consider. So Kiki, I don't know where your location is, but let's assume you're in town, or you choose a location that is near to you. Let's say you're in Ruiru. So you choose a location, Ruiru for example, and then you start asking yourself, do you want to cater to women or men or both? So you start deciding what colors are you going to use because you've already chosen the gender. Okay, what is the hair processes? Are you going to braid only like the way they do in Kenyatta Market or some of these upcoming new stores and salons? Are you going to do braids only and concentrate and get as many people braided? Or are you going to do all the services, wash and blow dry? There is a treatment, there is a retouch, there is plating, there is cuts and all that stuff. Are you going to do haircuts? Meaning you have to have a barber there because you need someone to cut stylishly, si ile ya kunyoa ya shule. So are you going to do haircuts? So haircuts also adds in another aspect. And in terms of location, are you going to be on the ground floor? Are you going to be on the upper floor? Is it going to be salon ya mtaani where people can just pop in and get a bit of a basic care for their hair? That also determines a lot. What types of hairs are you going to deal with? If you're a naturalista, that means there's a target market that is extremely naturalistas, which is not me. So people who have retouch like me, you're going to shut them out because you want people who have natural hair. You're going to bring in those sheer natural products, Micalia, I think all those products that are from different countries, the shea butters, the coconuts, the shea butters from Gabon, the shea butters from Ghana, the shea butters from South Sudan. So it depends a lot on the kind of person you have decided, and it's not complicated. It's you picturing nani ataingia kwa hii mlango, who do I want to serve, or who is most likely to come within my neighborhood. So the main business for doing people's hair is for them to feel and look good most of the time. So there are different motivations for someone to come to your business, and I'm going to go into them. The first motivation is for someone to look good. which is the most common one, because why would you go to a place, spend money, and come out looking the same way you are? People want that aha feeling where they come in and they spend their money and they don't do much, and then they go home looking all nice and proper. So the person who wants to look good, there are things they want. They want class. They want to feel like the place caters to them. They're special. They want value for their money. And such people usually want you to add on something, like you can have coffee there, you can have kamajimoto too, you can have a boiler there, even if you're in the lower levels or lower locations. Like you can offer basic things. You can have candy there, buy sweetie KSL, pay too. Because when people are in the salon and they're not talking, their mouth might. So have candy there, have biscuits people can buy. People usually go to salons, they spend 6 hours. And I'm imagining this person wants now to leave and go look for food. Have someone in the shop who collect, do you need anything from the shop? And you can go buy it for them because there's usually shops nearby. Like even have maybe snacks there people can buy, like improve. You can offer coffee there and then someone buys a snack, a biscuit there. Like think of how do you make the experience more enjoyable for your customer, especially for someone who wants to look good. You can also create like a small space, even buy a small wallpaper and then put the paper there, and then someone who ametengeneza nywele, you're like, oh, can I take a picture of you? You look good. Can I do Instagram post for you? You edit for them like a nice picture and send it to their WhatsApp with your logo down there. Small things matter. It's not about the big things, it's about the little touches. That little touch where somebody feels, oh, that business has massaged my ego in a small way. Basically, that's marketing in a nutshell. And then we go to the second category. These are people who want certain hairstyles. Now, these are the people who have researched and they have they want maybe to get a perm. Like for example, the people who just do braiding. If you want braiding, you'll not likely go to Riru. You'll probably go to Kenyatta Market because those guys have set themselves apart over the years that they braid well and they braid fast, and there's a lot of people, so less time. So also create a way in which people who they need certain hairstyles, they know they'll come to you. Like people who need things like what hair add-ons, people who need extensions, people who need a lot of hair added to their natural hair, like such people, they will likely go to you because you offer the best. If you offer palms, offer the best palms. So mtu anajua, if I want my hair retouched, the best place to go to is this person, either because they use the best perfume, either shampoo rather, they use the best shampoo. They also have products that have nice smells. They smell very nice, and when you leave there, your hair is bouncy. They are not very rough with the heat. Their equipment they're using there is very normal but good quality. And these people, they really like to get information about what changes they can make. They want to try something new. Maybe like someone like me, I want to do a pixie haircut. Like if I want to change a hairstyle, I would want to have a hairstylist who gives me options. They're like, oh, because of the shape of your head, these are the styles that are recommended in the fashion industry. Like don't do red, don't do blonde, black will look good on you, it will make you look healthier. Like such kind of information, and it's free on the internet. There are so many stylists, there's so many people who talk about hair online. You just watch 20 YouTube videos and you become a professional to your customers. And as long as you have that passion, it will be very easy. And when you give your customers option, it helps them to trust you more and to spend without even feeling the pinch, and they will always recommend you. And remember, when a woman loves a certain salon, she will tell her sisters, she will tell her friends, she will tell her mother, she will tell her daughter. It will become like a ripple effect. People will come because of generations uh, of of trust in you and you being consistent with your quality of work. I hope this is helping. The other type is the people who are going for big events. Now, these are people who are going for either graduation, someone who's going for a wedding, someone who's going for an interview, and they want to get something done. They want something to be wrapped up. They're going for a wedding. They want something they can even add extension on the side. Someone who their child is going for a wedding, so they want to look nice among the mothers-in-law. So they have this, they want to spend, they have the budget first of all for it, and they want to know that you're reliable. And mostly people will usually go to people they already know or they already have reviews. So if you have reviews, like online, people are like, oh, this, I love my hair, it has stayed for 1 week. Oh, my wedding was so beautiful, the hair stood, I was rained on but the hair stood the times, it was not hard to maintain, or I went on my honeymoon with the hairstyle and it stuck. Like reviews are very important for this category of customers because They want to look the absolute best, and they want to know that you are capable of doing it, because they, number one, they don't have the time to waste. Number two, they need big results with little investment. So make sure you're getting reviews in order to get the people who have events coming up, especially brides. So the next category is special needs hair. These are people who have sensitive scalp, people who have a lot of dandruff. And it's not because they're dirty, it's because maybe there's a skin condition. Some people have hair that is natural, so naturalistas fall in this category. The hair is special, whereby there's 4C, G4B. There's so many types of hair types, and you might you are in Rio and there are Indians in the area, and nobody caters to them. So that is special needs hair because it's not the normal one you're used to. And this kind of people, they need information, and they also need you to help them understand their type of hair. So such people, you can either host events for them, like be like every end of the month, oh, I'll do a consultation for your hair type, or every end of the month we'll do deep cleaning at 50% off if you're a naturalista, or we do occasionally bring products that are very expensive that they can't afford, and you offer it to them once in a month for them to experience, like maybe custard, those things people buy for naturalista, maybe the product's going for like 4K, and people can't afford all the time 4K. But if you bring the treatment once in a month and you charge it for like 1500, the person will be like, I can invest 1500 every other month to make sure that my hair is healthy. And if someone has sensitive scalp, you can sell them. I remember there used to be a product. Oh, I used to hate this product. It was called Sulfur 8. That thing used to smell badly. So it was very good for for dandruff. So if you know someone who has dandruff, you can recommend the product, make small samples, buy a big tub, and then unawagawia, you're like, okay, go try this and then tell me how it goes. And always insist on making sure that their special hair needs are taken care of. So that's a good place to go with their special needs hair type. There are also people who want color in their hair. Now, mostly these are people who have they're a bit elderly and they want their grays taken away. Maybe gray hair imefika mpaka huku, although I find it so attractive when someone has like full blown white hair. So beautiful. But there are people who don't like to show because either maybe they are in leadership positions, they don't want people to disrespect them because they look old or to feel like they're out of touch. There are men who dye their hairline, maybe the hairline has receded and they want the dye done so that it brings the hair idea closer to them. So such people, they want hair color. So if you identify yourself as a professional hair colorist, because coloring hair is very sensitive. I know there are these dye shampoos where people buy, then unapaka, but it can only go so far because at some point it will backfire or break your hair. But if you find someone who's a professional colorist and then they they sell on you on how using their color, they've transformed hair, they can do strips, they have equipment that inatisha the nywele in between and then they can do strips, and sometimes that foil, you see someone with the foil, they do color. It helps the customers. So anyone who's looking for color, they will probably come to you because they've seen your work before and they've seen the hair after it's been colored, because most people show the coloring but they don't show how weak the hair becomes. So if you show before and how bouncy and curly the hair becomes after the coloring, that's a good point for someone who's looking for the people who need colored hair. Now there are other people who they're coming for treatments. So someone who has gone to another salon and then it backfired. Like for me, I had that experience where I had grown my hair out to be so long, and then I went to a salonist who bought shampoo ile ya kupikwa, the one that is DIY'd, and then they put it in a very expensive shampoo bottle. And every time they used to wash my hair, I used to feel the smell when they bought that product. The smell was so pungent, it was so nice and so strong. It was so strong and nice. And then now this one is very pungent and very strong, and una feel too like it's harsh. But you can't question a salonist. You can't be like, oh, you sometimes you assume to like, okay, maybe the product has changed. So it got to a point where I actually buy my own shampoo. So I go to the salon with my own shampoo because of that experience, because I lost a lot of hair. I had to shave down and start hair regrowth. So treatments for people who have either overprocessed hair, palm ilifanywa too much, ikakuwa too much, that kind. And in this category, you can offer free consultation to identify the hair type, the hair problems. This one is mostly for treatments to recover lost hair. And if someone's hair is far gone, the hairline has gone really too much, you can send them products like the hair fertilizer we used to buy as kids, and then you do it for them. When they come, you do all that stuff. And then there are people who they come because of a fashion trend. So maybe I remember there's a time where Rihanna had that haircut, the pixie, ile unanyoa one side alafu the other one flips. And let me tell you, hey, all of us wanted to get that hairstyle. Wanted to get the hairstyle, and then you put yourself in the market as someone who does the haircuts, and then when it's fashionable, you are among the first people who do the a rendition of the design, and then people will just naturally flow to you because they'll be like, oh, this person is very fashionable, they know what is the next first thing. If it's the celebrities, they usually come to you for new hair installations, you weave, how you part, so the weaves you're making, like finding a way to be fashionable about what is trending. Like I remember there's a design that had come where people were buying these bands, these kinds of bands, and then they have hair extension or weave at the back. And that was very fashionable. Now, if you have a salon and then you are one of the people who helps people come up with that design, you become very reliable and people will come to you for all kinds of salon needs. Now, the 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 people who are going to be in the salon, they need to know that you are looking out for them and the products which you can sell in the salon. Now, for me, I usually trust salons which also have products they recommend. And one salon that I've gone to that has done this, and shout out to my homie Tony Iro. Tony Iro, I knew him when he was starting his product line, and the reason why he created most. So someone who I've seen do this very well is one of my homie. I'll shout him out, Tony Iro. I know. So I knew him when he was starting off from when he was in is it Ashley's in Nakuru? Yeah, I think Ashley's in Nakuru and then he came to Nairobi. So when he came to Nairobi, there were so many challenges because the products that he wanted, he couldn't find them. And then people were making these DIY shampoos and stuff like that. And they were hurting the clients' hair. So he started his own line. He's done so much research. He's gone to Nigeria. He's gone to other countries, to China for sourcing. He has done his homework on what exactly makes a good product. And now he's in every best lady, he's in every supermarket because of that invention of like trying to figure out what products can I sell to my customers. And you can make good money by selling products because I don't get the point of you do my hair and then you're like, oh, you need to buy this sleeping cap, unahitaji kubuy bonnet, and then I have to go to River Road from your shop in Ruiru. I go to River Road to go buy something like this. Like, why not just have this at the shop so that you're like, oh, you know, in order for your hair to have good health, like buy a bonnet. If you keep telling me, oh, protect yourself from the sun, you know, when you're going in the waters, and then you tell me to go buy products, I have to go to town, spend another extra money, because if you're going to town, you spend like 200 shillings just to go and be back, only for you to just like buy something that is 150 bob. Like, why not have them in the shop? There's so many products. Like, these are products which I usually get from online shops, like such attachments for like blow dries, such things, like even this like what are they called? I don't know what they're called because I'm not in the salon industry. For like curling your hair, shampoo, brushes which you can use in the shower. You can usually wash yourself, you put shampoo and then you scrub yourself. Like these kind of products are very interesting and something that if you're a salon owner, I'm going to tip you. If you can be able to bring these are towels, how will I show you? These are towels which you can use for drying hair at home, and they usually have a button. They're not sold in the shop, they are sold mostly in Gikomba. So for me, I got mine from Gikomba. When there, it was going for like 30 bob. Like if you're a salon owner, go to Gikomba, buy these things, deep clean them. Deep clean, I mean deep clean. For me, I prefer white because you can easily bleach them. So deep clean such things, put them in your shop, sell them for like 300 bob. Someone will buy because getting a towel in the house that is hair friendly to dry your hair when you're washing it from home is not easy. And also there are some tools which you can stock, like the hair cap, this one, the ones which you plug in and then it's basically caters to your treatment, shower caps, like such things. It's going out of your way to make sure that your customer finds everything in one roof. And it is not easy, but it's doable because how do you sustain your business without actually going all the way? And there are products which you can sell. You can sell shampoo, maybe like you buy from Tony Iro the gallon and then you repackage for your customers. Shaving cream, you can sell them treatments, you can even sell them. Iyo shampoo you buy in bulk yenye inanuka vizuri, buy, sell it to them. Have mini bottles where they can buy. You can even sell them brushes for their hair, for their baby hairs, instead of people using toothbrushes.
You can sell them hair bands, you can sell them braids, you can sell them, even there's some perfumes that are for hair to help your hair smell nicely. And you can sell them so many things. You can even sell them dye, home dye, to take to their hubbies and to help with that. And also razors for like removing eyelashes, anything that is hair removal or hair related. You can sell it at your shop, and you don't need a big space. You can even do a shelf. Just do nice products, like add value to your customers' experience, so that when they come to your salon, it might be somewhere in the downest of areas, but people get value no matter where they're coming from. You've seen people leave Runda to go to Kenyatta Market to go get their hair done, not because of the environment, it's because of the service, because the people there have identified the need and they have set themselves out as industry leaders. So what can you do, Kiki, that is going to help you grow your business? And in the video to come, I will talk about the nail business, because you asked to the nail and the hair. So I talked about the hair in this video, so watch out for the nail one. See you in the next video. Bye. Subscribe, by the way. Oh, wrong button.